Fat Bald-Sicilian, FBS. I am very grateful for Fat Bald-Sicilian. I'll tell you why. FBS created more channels than Comcast. Okay? FBS endorsed a lot of channels. He created a lot of channels. And I bet he can't count how many channels that he has helped to get monetized. And I'm one of them.
You know, and then it's not like you have no violence on your record until you're 30, and then one night you just decide to go out and kill a cop. It doesn't happen like that.
Fabricio was always a tough kid. He was a tough kid. He had a nice punch. If you hit you, he would knock you the fuck out.
I already had the position. I don't want to say boss, but that's what I was. I had the position. I was made directly with New York, and I didn't have to answer to nobody in my area.
I didn't watch the show, so I didn't really understand the magnitude or, like, you know, how big this moment was.
But you know what? When De Niro asked him to let the old lady stay,
yeah,
you know, and she has to stay with the dog. Well, God, never started, huh? You know that scene? And he was like, "Nuts."
Anytime I got to shoot at John's restaurant on East 12th Street, which was like a big mob hangout where like Joe the Boss Masseria would like hold court, and I got to work with Ivo Nandi, who played Joe the Boss. Those were some of my favorite scenes.
And the moment you walk in, I could recognize who's at the bar, who's at the table, FBI. And this is the first time that I meet Sonny Franchese.
As a matter of fact, outside the Bada Bing with Satin Dollars, we put a curtain in the parking lot. Everyone was wondering, why is that big curtain in the parking lot? We were rehearsing the hanging scene. I'm living proof, guys. I'm living proof. I mean, no, I'm no millionaire or nothing, but listen, look at my life 4 years ago. I was in a fucking hotel. I was, selling crack. I was snorting coke. I was drinking myself to fucking death. I was literally taking bags full of Ativan just because I wanted to die in my sleep. I was all alone, and now I'm here. I have my family. I have a little bit of money in the bank. I got everything I want. And I got you guys in this channel. So if I can do it, any of you can do it. Yizzo, happy 4th of July, everyone. Here we are. Third show of the day, technically. But listen, I'm driven, I need money. Therefore, I must work. I would rather be, I don't know, maybe eating something, hanging out with Shanna, doing pretty much anything else, but I got to be here. I got to be here. Let me do some shout outs. Sally, Bobby Barbarian, Tom Sheehy, that's Fax B, OC, Michael Hensley, we love you too. Miss Can't Be Wrong, Stevie the Gypsy. Let's make sure. Okay. Dave, Sean Landon Clark, Butterfly Kisses, Deborah Mayo. Just keep your eyes on Deborah Mayo. That's all I'll say. Moonlight 62. Sit down with Jeff Nadeau. That rhyme. Sabrina Merrick, $2. Thank you very, 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 very much. Beverly the Nice One Martin, member for 14 months. Thank you, Beverly, for being a member for so long. Beverly the Nice One Martin, 99-cent super sticker. Thank you, Beverly. Michael McDonald, my man. Sit down with Jeff Nadeau says I will be doing a live at 9 tonight. Might have a special guest. Center and Joe. Gemini. 9 o'clock. Get ready. Chris Capello. I saw that from the intro. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Paul Atkinson. I think that's it. I shouted out Sabrina already, I believe, for $2 super sticker. If I didn't, thank you, Sabrina. And we can get started. There's only 55 people. I don't know what's going on, like as far as other people being on. But I do know it's 4th of July and people are out cooking out and barbecues celebrating. It's the same thing, really. People use different words. Here they call it a cooking. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's out doing their thing, enjoying the holiday. No freaking TV now. Yizzo. David Lopez says, happy 4th. All be safe. Again, the goal of the is to retain all penetrators. That's good. So, ready, my man? Good to see you. So, a quick recap of what went on earlier. The sound is funny, it's muffled. Motherfucker. Sure enough, there has to be something, right? Why not? Audio. Roadcaster Pro. It should be okay. I don't know. Let me know. You are muffled. Why? Muzz, what's up? No sound. Oh, everything's hooked up correctly. Are you underwater? Yes. What? Now I gotta listen to Fatty. No, but the echo cancellation is where it always is. It's off. Wait a minute. Let me hold on. Settings, audio. I mean, it's on. My bad. It's on. Reduce. I didn't fuck with that, so it's something else. Give me a second, guys. I will be right back, and let's see if this works. Bear with me. No, but the echo cancellation. Shut up, fat. All right. Is this better? Sounds good now. Sounds good now, though. Like, even though apparently it sounded okay before I left. Does it sound good now? Fucking Nick, I know. Michael Hensley, that scumbag. He figured out how to hack my audio shit here. Motherfucker, fucking Nick. All right, good. I'm glad it's better. All right, so listen to me. Since the last show, um, I talked to some people and I put some thought into it. It's quite obvious that all those troll accounts were Nick. See, I guess I'm just not used to that. You know what I mean? Because there's just a lot of troll. Nick still, he's still brand new here. Like I'm not used to having him around and now him doing this troll thing, this sock account thing. So I saw all these, like David A, I think was one, or Vinny A, I think, and Henry Derringer and Fabio something or other. I didn't realize it at the time, but they're all sock accounts of Nick. Now, what he did, if you guys were here for it, was quite hilarious. He came in the chat and he talked about how on the first show, the one I took down, he baited me into talking about politics, which is, I don't even know what he's talking about because no, he did not. I started talking about politics because I was talking about Tony Pizza's comments about 4th of July in this country. So I don't know. This is, again, Nick is delusional. He gives himself credit for shit that he had nothing to do with. And then he said that he baited me into talking about smoking around my mom or something. And he said, "Oh, look, something like I fucked up your donation." Well, I don't know what the exact words were, but I had already made $189 between the two shows. And after he said that, forget about it. I probably made another, I don't know, at least I'd have to count it. I don't even know. It might have been 150, maybe just 100. I'm not sure, but it was a lot fucking more. So I had to thank Nick Romano, and I want to, I'm going to go over something about him once again. Anonymous Legion, 20 euros. Good evening, all. Now match it up. Thank you, thank you. Anonymous Legion is a real American hero. He spent 20 euros and he told you guys to match it up. If I was you, I'd listen. I would. Muffled again. How's it sounding now? Okay, it's working. Let me know how it's sounding now. I don't know what's going on. Are you talking? Still bad. Um, I don't have shoulder horns today. Fuck off. I'm muted. Oh God, what the fuck is going on? Oh my God, let me out of this somehow. Somebody tell me I don't have to do this show today, please. Tell me I don't have to do it. Tell me that I made a big mistake and I should just just bail and then go about my day without doing this show. Please. There you go. Either muted or you're showing us your miming skills. I'm good now. All right. All right. So I blame it on the roadcaster. Fuckity fuck, man. Should I start over? What do I do, guys? Do I start over? I don't see the the benefit in that, you know. There's always tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Soretti, my bad. Soretti sent a $10 Cash App and said, Lee Cole, shoot a bottle rocket up your ass. Thank you, Soretti. Nah, bro, you're good, man. Stabilizing conditions. Nick put the Maloika on you. Yeah, no shit. You are human. That's what you think, Beverly. No, yes, I am. Everyone breathes as a war. Is it better now? Is it fully better? Does it sound like it always used to anyway before this show? Like it always did before? I spoke to Lee recently. He is doing well. Good. Glad to hear that. Me and Lee have been at war many, many times, you know, but there was a time I fucking hated Lee. Absolutely hated Lee. I don't think I could say I hate him anymore. You know why? As much as Lee has shown himself to be a little slimy here and there and do some dirty shit, dirty underhanded shit, I guess everything is relative, you know, and you have to think about some of the true animals on here, you know, and in comparison, he doesn't match up, you know. I mean, compared to, say, MRE, NB, some of these fucking other scumbag trolls, anonymous, faceless, nameless trolls, maybe even Nick Romano. I mean, he's damn near a good guy, Lee. So I used to, but he is okay deep down. He never went at family. Well, I can't say that. He used NB, I think, to go at my family, you know. But I also can't prove that. So anyway, I don't, you know, I'm indifferent to Lee. All right, Anonymous Legion, thank you. It was the Roadcaster. I don't know what was wrong. Let's see. Heck, Lee was the only one in Angel's panel who explained to the rest how the cycle of DV means women may go back. It's not their fault. So kudos for that. Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. Yeah. There's a lot of reasons why they do. Can't always blame them. Yeah, why do you ask, War? Why do you ask? Your audio seems to gargle at times. Carmine S. He had to explain to the damn women. Well, it's the women. You know, it's not like it was any regular group of women. It was those women. They need everything explained to them. They don't understand anything. You know, so they need special treatment sometimes. They need things spelled out for them. Audio is fine right now. All right. Oh, God, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know. What are you having for dinner? Me? I'm not having dinner. I'm not eating today. I've decided. So that's pretty much the only answer I can give you. What are you having, Jeff Nadeau? They blame the victim, so at least he said it like it is. Well, that's they're a couple of those women over there are stone cold evil, heartless. You know, so I don't know which women it was, but I know there's a couple I could think of that frequent that panel that, you know, that I've had problems with in the past many, many times. Baby A, $10, getting ready to celebrate July 4th with a bang, but just wanted to say thank you for the membership. Oh, all right, awesome. Tom Sheehy, I'm assuming, the one he from earlier. I don't know. You might have gotten one of those, but thank you for everything, Baby A. Although I still feel like you were taking a shot at me the other day. I don't know. So it's probably my paranoia. Venmo, Match Anonymous. I haven't been around. $20, Stephen Cordell. Thank you very, very much, Stephen. There you go. Somebody matched Anonymous. Where's our favorite Miss Campurong and Sasquatch, aka Chicago Muscle? Miss Campurong was in here a little bit ago. She might be busy. It's a holiday, you know. New beginnings with Shanna says, "Happy 4th, familia." My beautiful wife, Marlon Angel. I'm just saying that Lee. It would have been easier for him to just agree with them, and he said the right thing and told them they were wrong. Well, I got to give it to Lee for that. Because he was wrong. Not everything's that cut and dry. I know some people are black and white people, you know, meaning it's either this or it's either that. There's a gray area. You know what I mean? There's a gray area to everything in life. And yeah, there's good reasons why some women go back, even though, you know, if you take it at face value, it looks like, okay, this woman must like the abuse or something, but that would be insane to think, right? Are there women like that? I know for a fact I've met some. They crave that shit. But the average woman, no. The average woman who's caught up in domestic violence is not asking for it. You know what I mean? Not looking for it, not okay with it. And you know, there's a multitude of reasons why they go back to men. It could be financial. It could be just pure fear, maybe knowing or at least thinking that no matter where they go, he might find them. It might be kids involved that maybe he has power over. She could walk away. Somehow he ends up with the fucking kids as his hostages, you know, and that's no bullshit. Things like that. You can't get away because of certain stuff. You know, if you don't have $1 to your fucking name and this person is the only way that you can put food into your mouth and maybe your kids' mouths, there's a bunch of different reasons. I'm sure Muzz could, you know, add some more to that pile, but, you know, a lot of different things. But a lot of the times it's pure fear. These men will tell a woman, no matter where you go, I'll find you. And if you try to run, it's going to be 10 times worse. And maybe if you do try to run, maybe I'll hurt your kids or your parents or your siblings or somebody in your family just because I can't hurt you. And they're actually sacrificing their own safety to save someone else. You know, there's a gray area to everything, ladies. You shouldn't judge people like that. You shouldn't. I love you more, my beautiful wife. You were because I was saying nice things about Lee. Well, listen, Lee is one of those characters, you know. Lee is like, I don't know. I don't know. Who cares? Okay, baby. That's what I was hoping. Good. Because we love you here, baby. You basically told Nick Romano to go fuck himself, and you stuck over here or you stayed over here with us. That's good shit. Nick has been abandoned by everybody. He is a sick bastard. He is, you know, probably currently as we speak, but if not at the moment, he has for days been just sitting at home making troll accounts, sock accounts. That's sick. You know what I mean? Shit, MRE is probably even doing something else right now. He's burning a cross or he's drawing a swastika on something. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, Nick is just, you know, engulfed in MobTube. He can't even focus on anything else. He can't do it. I think it's fair to say, you know, this is one of those situations that will go down in MobTube history because you got to think, you got to really put it into perspective. This guy came here, started in a very bad, negative way, not even making fun of, just straight up slandering Joey Molino's wife, saying horrible, disgusting things about her. Now, let's be honest, even if somehow they're true, it's not something I would repeat. You know, there's a lot of things to make fun of Joey for. You don't have to do that. And then, you know, James Proctor and Lee, let's face it, Lee gave him an opportunity, let him tell his story. And because of that, you know, we found out who he was. Then he started showing up in this chat. People accepted him right away, welcomed him with open arms, supported him with his own channel, dropped links for him, promoted his channel constantly, me and everyone in here. And even helped him make money. People in here donated to him, you know. And you're pretty much the only people donating, I think. And but then again, you guys are pretty much the only people who donate on all of MobTope. So he was just telling his stories and having fun. Everybody was watching him. Everybody liked him. Everybody. We thought he was a trip. He was a talented guy. He was funny. You know, I listened to like 4 nights in a row of hours long shows of the guy while I was obviously doing other shit. And or just sick in bed. And you know, it's just like he had this quick rise, because let's be honest. I mean, even he was topping out at probably 40, maybe. I don't know if he's ever broken 40. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. 50 people watching his live every night. Now, there are content creators who have been here for years who can't get, or they just average 40 to 50, you know, after all that time. But many of them can't get that. Can't even get 40 or 50. Stacks, Lefty, and several others. You know, so he was doing well right off the bat, and he was making money instantly. I've never seen that happen with anybody. Where all, you know, their first live, they dropped their fucking information and start getting money. He was doing well, and like in the blink of an eye, because he made some bad decisions. That motherfucker has lost everything when it comes to YouTube. All his friends, all his allies, all his donations. Even his channel suspended. And you know, as long as he keeps making threats, his channel will disappear. Especially if he's threatening me. His channel will be gone completely, especially since he already has that one strike. The other 2 that it takes to make a channel go away, that's easy. You know, because once you became trouble, especially that early on in the creation of your, you know, since you created your channel, you know, YouTube recognizes that. They say, okay, this guy's going to be a fucking problem. This guy's going to be a problem. So, the rise and fall of Nick Romano took place the whole thing took place within, I'd say, 3 weeks. And he is obsessed now. I mean, he blames me for the whole thing. And people still say to me, but are you sure you did the right thing? Because he was, you know, he didn't know what was going on that day. He was confused. You know, he didn't know who was who. Listen, man, even I don't know if I made a mistake that day. If I should have, you know, chilled out a little bit and just let that one slide because he was confused. But then I remember that he's all about clicks and views. And he said over and over, even on this show, when I said to him, don't worry about clicks and views, he said, but I want to grow my channel. I want to grow my channel. I want to grow it. I can't grow it by just being friends with one side. Wrong. You absolutely can. Many people have grown their channel more than, I'd say, any content creators who have really mattered or matter right now have grown their channel off of my channel or with my help or because of me in some way. Other than, you know, if you want to count like MRE, you know, but everybody at the very least got my help. And some of those channels were completely built by me. You know, so what was my point in even saying that? I don't know. Oh yeah, that you could have just stayed over here and done real good. You would have done really, really good. But you know, his behavior since then has told me that no, I didn't make a mistake. I didn't make the wrong decision, because he immediately went ballistic. And look what I found out, that even after 3 weeks, he became one of my stalkers. Like one of the worst ones. Like there's only 2 people I can compare as far as stalkers to this guy, or compare him to. You guys, You guys could probably guess. Name the two people, the only two people who have stalked me this badly. Anonymous Legion, I think you should learn to speak horse, but at least you would learn to speak horse. It's not a bad idea. I always loved horsies, and I wouldn't mind being able to talk to them. Yes, he is. This fly. Totally missed him. We can call him Sick Nick. Yeah, that's actually a good name. Hold on, guys. All right. Let's see. Who are the two guys? Let me go down here. War, no love. FBS was talking about Baby A taking a shot, but it was by accident. Yeah. Well, I don't know what. There you go. That's it. Anonymous Legion. And Jane Creek said it. Yeah, that's it. That's the only two. That's the only fucking two. The Kingmaker and the King Breaker, all mob tube roads go through you. Somehow they do. Even ones, that I never wanted to travel on. I've helped people who I'd never wanted anything to do with to begin with. But Nick is a major too. Sorry, not sorry. He has been bashing the women in our community, and that is unacceptable. He has? Who's he been bashing? Artie Rendice. This is Nick, of course. Well, then you should put it out there. You should definitely put out her past. You know what I mean? Because I'd love to hear about it, because I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Yeah, sure she does, Artie. You got contact with Glendale 11385. This might be. I gotta wonder if this is a busted Chomo, because he says shit like that. So you got a contact with the neighborhood, whatever, of Glendale. And because of that, then you would know people who know my mom, and those people told you she had a past. Okay. Yeah, no, bro. This is like when Busted Chomo saying, I talked to two people in New York City, and they said you were a rat. You ratted on Jeef. Artie, listen, you're either Nick or you're this Busted Chomo. But either way, you're full of shit. And nobody would believe anything you're even saying in that comment. But I will drop the link for you. You know how I do shit. And you can come on and tell me all about it. There you go. You can tell me exactly who you spoke to. I'm very curious. Exactly who you spoke to. So you hit them with questions they can't possibly answer because they're lying. I watched one Nick live, and he has no chill. He made a few negative remarks about Jesse and one or two about Miss Can't Be Wrong. Oh, okay. Well, good. Yeah, no freaking ZD now. Free YSL too. Yeah, I didn't know he was doing that. Well, I think I remember he took a shot at Jesse or something because he blamed her for the whole thing, because I don't know. But okay, good. I'm glad I know that. I'm going to fuck your chat up, bro. Whatever you have. If there's any people in there who are actually known, I'm going to fuck those people up just in honor of Miss Can't Be Wrong and Jesse. Yeah, I'm going to tear your chat apart, bro. You want to talk about them? See, you could talk about me. You could talk about me all day. Talking about them or anybody in my chat who's loyal to me, who's been with me for a while, people who donate, and especially my family. I'm going to eat you alive. But that, look, see, I put thought into stuff like this. If you look at that comment from Artie, I'm going to say more so that it's Nick rather than Busted Chomo, even though I know he's gone. He could certainly have sock accounts. I'm sure he does. Look what his first line. I'm not going to put it up on the screen. FBS, you might just want to let it go, bro, and leave people's families and pass out of it. Yeah, and yes, I'm referring to Nick. Just let it go. I'm going to go even harder on Nick. But this could also be somebody trying to get me to go harder on Nick. Either way, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Leave people's families and post that. It's funny because I don't know what you mean. Oh, families and pasts. Yeah. I don't even know whose past you're talking about, whose past I've been speaking of. It's them that talk about their pasts nonstop. As far as families, I have yet to attack anyone's. Whose family did I attack? But it's all right, Artie Rendice. Just for your comment, I'm gonna fuck Nick up right now. We're gonna the rest of this show is gonna be a Nick roast show. I want all of you in here to put your best Nick jokes or insults or whatever you can come up with in the chat, and I will read each and every one. Please participate. I'd appreciate it. SL Gordon 3, 1999. Happy 4th. Happy 4th of July to you too. Let's hope that Nick Romano, remember his story about what a big, bad, tough guy he is? I had fireworks go off in my pocket, Aflac, and I had third-degree burns, and I had to go to the hospital, and I broke my leg in a motorcycle accident, and I got into a car accident, and whatever the fuck he said. I hope you have fireworks in your pocket tonight. I hope they're lit, and I hope they set you on fire again. I do. I really hope so. I'd love to see you burn alive. If that's wrong, then I'm wrong. You know what I mean? Listen, everybody's allowed to wish whatever they want to wish, and that's my wish. I want to see Nick burn. That's all. I would encourage it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, as a cause of a fireworks accident only, I'd like to see that. That was the motherfucker rant. I used to wholesale packs of Dovato to Chief back in the 2010s. I made a lot of money with Chief. I'm glad you did, because I never heard of the fucking guy, Chief. So any of these stock accounts are one of two people. You gotta look at the comment and try to decipher and figure out, okay, who's more likely to say that. The Glendale thing made me think Busted Chomo. But the layoff Nick thing obviously makes me think it's Nick. And Busted Chomo isn't even smart enough to do that just as a way to get me to attack him. I'm going to attack him anyway. I don't give a fuck. Especially now that I hear he's talking shit about Miss Camp You're Wrong and Jesse. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck him up. Verbally, of course. Between 79th and 80, Moscow, ring a bell, last warning. No. I want you to do it. It's just going to be a bunch of shit you make up. Moscow does not ring a bell. I have no idea who that is. Let me tell you something. All of my parents' friends from Glendale, Ridgewood, whatever, you want to call it. Depends on where you look. Sometimes it's Ridgewood, sometimes it's Glendale. And even probably that whole area are dead. They're all dead. Matter of fact, the last one died maybe 2 months ago. You got to remember, that was not where my parents are from, you stupid motherfucker. My mom was raised basically in Bed-Stuy, or somewhere along that area. She's talked about it on the show today. Not today, in the past. She was raised, but even if it wasn't there, because that was part of her life, she lived in Brooklyn until, I don't know, she was born in 52. She lived in Brooklyn until, my brother, I don't know, the early 70s or so. And then they lived in Maspeth with my brother, and then Glendale. So, you know what I mean? They're all dead. Stupid ass. And then you throw a name like this has got to be Busted Chomo. It has to be. You know why? Mosca. That's why. Again, he's using a name that has no meaning. That nobody. I could ask my mom right now. She doesn't know anybody with that last name. I know it for a fact. So this might be Busted Chomo. But listen, fuck your warning, RDG. Fuck you. Do whatever you want, you cocksucking weirdo. It doesn't matter. You can say whatever you want to say about her. It's already been done, and nobody's going to believe you anyway. So, yeah, after 3 years of everybody researching my entire fucking past, all of a sudden somebody comes along who knew my mom. Mm-hmm. My mom got married at 18, you dumb motherfucker. 18 years old. When's her past from exactly? Between what ages? Maybe what, like 14 and 18? I don't know. Okay. And she's been with my dad, I believe, since she was 15. I'm pretty sure. 15. I'd have to ask her and double check. So that pic I sent you the other day, bro. Oh man, which one? Oh, I know which one. You should start putting that stuff in the chat now, Artie. And of course, if I have any reason to believe it's Nick, and he's talking shit about her, then I'm gonna have to go after his mother, as horrible as that is. You know, so maybe I should be the one issuing the warning. If it's you, Nick, and I will eventually probably just blame you no matter what, then your family is on deck. Everybody in it. Everybody in it. There you go. Everybody say thank you to war for this one. Oh, shit. Let me see. Nick has graduated from bungee jumping off of speed bumps to street corners. The street corners were a few centimeters taller. I guess the bungee jump off a sidewalk, huh? Nice. And a speed bump. FBS, you should, right, G, tell him what's going on and see if he would do a phone interview. If he's down, that show would pop. Maybe I will. I'm going to keep asking around and see if anybody I knew knows him. You know, but I highly doubt it. Same to you, Anthony Santoro. Oh, thank you for including the dogs. Keyboard thug. What the fuck does she even have to do with it? With this, it's a low blow because they have nothing left. Come up with something creative. Look, Nick is going out of his way to get me to stop talking about him. The threats didn't work. Now it's, oh, he's going to slander my mother. And all it's going to do, Nick, is make me go at you harder. You fucking spoiled brat baby bitch who lives with your mom and whoever the other two fucking people are. I could say their first names. I won't. Who own that building you live in and probably bought that car of yours. And every dollar in your fucking bank accounts is probably from them. I guarantee it. You ain't no hustler. You got nothing going on in the streets, and in the streets of Mesa, Arizona, you ain't got nothing going on, and you don't work, and you won't work. So, but all I hope is that in my lifetime, Nick gets Are you all right? Nick gets a job as a security guard. That's all I want. Hope we'll fuck these dickheads up, even in her condition. Yeah. RDO. They were originally living in Bushwick area right off Myrtle and Knickerbocker Avenue. And yes, a lot of those people have passed, but their kids are in their 50s and Maspeth right off of Grand Ave. Ask her. All right, I'll ask her right now. Hold on. Yeah, Artie, you know that the details you're given throughout these comments are stuff that I've said on this show and that my mom has said on this show. My mom was on the show talking about all this shit. You realize that, right? Like, I realize that. I'm sure everybody else in here does. She's spoken in length about where she grew up and where she lived her whole life. You know? So, Isaac FDZ, $4.99, LMAO, show the ones I sent you. What do you mean the ones you sent me? Oh. Yeah. Let me see. This one was titled Nick Romano watching the show from the bushes. That's a creepy fucking picture. It's creepy on a lot of levels. Let me see. That one's good. That one's good. You got head issues, Nick. Major head issues. And what's next? Wait a minute. There's more. Why is it not showing me the other ones? It says 2. Oh. Oh, shit. I closed it. That looks so strikingly similar. I don't know what to tell you. That's amazing. That's amazing. RDO was created 2 minutes ago. Yeah, he's just going through one sock account after the next because they're getting blocked. But listen, I don't care, about you repeating things that have already been said on this show. There's nothing impressive about that. Tell your story. Go right ahead. You think I'm worried? Tell your story. It'll just be something else that was made up. Let me see. A subscriber of Nick recorded Nadu at a bar and sent it to Nick. His last picture in the community page, that comment is posted. What do you mean? There's a video of Jeff at a bar? Is it a video Jeff? You sure it's not a video Jeff made? Because I know he made one of himself at a bar. Recently, complete failures in life, so they have to resort to threats and hope to find validation over the internet. Fucking clowns. Salute FBS and chat. Glad I'm on the right side. Been here since day one. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Complete fucking failures. And that's what they have to do. Well, listen, the fact that this is just happening, this is not a coincidence. This is Nick. And I happen to know, listen, I won't get into it, but I know of something he did recently. So there's a reason I know that these are most likely his sock accounts. That one was a little tricky. I didn't know because of the Glendale part, but once I realized it was about Nick. And then he says the next comment, it's not about Nick, but you said in the first comment it was about Nick. Artie, that's what you said. I can understand living with your parents as an adult if times are tough money-wise, but if you're on your own but are still living with mom, then it's just sad. No doubt about it. Especially at 46. Helping your parents is one thing, but acting like you have something and made all kinds of money when you're a junkie and mom pays your way is pathetic, period. Yeah, listen, the dude has a sad life. Did he make any videos of him with that girl? I think she was a girl, the one that was laying on the thing in lingerie. Did he make any pictures or videos of him with her? Just curious. Nick, nobody's worried about you at all. The fact that you get on here threatening people, you're a fucking joke. You never heard a fly ever. You come from money, bro. You never went without. That's right. Let me see what this one says. I'm glad we came to understanding, and let's both of us leave families out of it. Stop mentioning Nick's mom. We can bash each other all you want. I'm game. Leave. Now, I'll tell you what, if you want to admit that you're Nick and say that? Now, listen, first of all, I want to make something clear. I don't give a fuck what you have to say, whatever story you're going to make up about her. I don't care. You have no idea the things that have been said and done. The fact that you know certain things, those things were said on this show. They were said on this show. And there's no way she has a past. It's literally impossible that she has the type of past you're talking about. Ma, how long were you with Dad? Since what age?
What?
So, since what age were you with Dad?
I was married to him for 30 years.
No, but what age did you guys get together before you got married?
I was 15.
15. All right, thank you. 15. So anyway, that says it all. So I'm not gonna react kindly. Okay, good, Jay. I'm not asking anything. Just bring it on. Bring the stories. It's all horse shit. Now, as far as your mom, because I know this is Nick, I never spoke about her. I said that you live off of her. That's it. So if you want to do what people have done in the past and turn that into me bashing her, go right ahead, bro. But facts are facts. I never bashed her. So, but do what you want. Don't keep making threats. Put it out there. Put the stories out there. Bring people on. Let people tell the stories. I fucking dare you. How about that? I triple double dog dare you. Do it. And then you could stop leaving these ridiculously long comments and trying to what is it you want here? You want us to just bash each other? If the issue is me even mentioning her as your main source of financial support, come in here, make it clear that you're Nick and say that to me, and then we could talk about it. But as long as you're pretending to be somebody else, I don't know who I'm talking to. This could be somebody talking for you. So, plus, I don't like the sock accounts thing. Nick, don't be bitch made. Stop with the sock accounts and be a real man. Your sock accounts could just be Nick Romano, and you could say I'm Nick Romano. You realize that, right? It's as simple as that. You could just say that you're Nick, but you're actually like hiding, even though we could pretty much, I think we're 99% sure it's you. You're still hiding. I don't understand. Why don't you just say, yeah, it's Nick. There's one of my sock accounts. I don't get it. So you're not going to get anywhere with me, buddy. I know. Trust me. I know a couple of other things too. I know what's going on. Rob Jean, what's up? Let me see something. What is this? You just showing me just what it says? He put up screenshots. They call him Sick Nick. He's a crazy puppy and he's got mental illness. Go follow the Nick Romano Show on YouTube, Instagram. Bro, I know what your plan is. I know. I'm fully aware of it, bro. You're going to, no matter what, you're going to have a channel where you talk shit about me, because that's all you can do now. And the only people that will watch you, because everybody hates you, are people who want to hear you talk shit about me. It doesn't matter what happens. That's what you're going to do. You know what I mean? So look, he's even, again, this is what he put. Everything has to do with me. It's got to have my show in there, the comment section, the chat, whatever. It's got to have that in there. So he's watching every minute of this show. He's hanging on to my every fucking word. Bro, listen, man, if I thought Nick was harmless, it would be real fucking, or could do harm. If I thought he was really capable of bad things, this shit would creep me the fuck out. It's just another one. There's been so fucking many, but we're gonna make a fool out of you, bro. I'm gonna continue to. I don't care what you do. You claim you have stories. Don't threaten it. Put them out there. Put them out there. I know for 1,000% for a fact you don't know anybody that's ever known my mom. There's no question about it. I'm 100% fucking positive. You're doing you're taking facts and just things that have been said on these shows, and you're just, because trust me, I know that you're going through my shows and watching them. You know what I mean? I know. So you're trying to gather little bits of information and then act like you got something. You'll never get me to stop that way. You'll only piss me off. You'll only piss me off. And like I said, if my mother or anybody in my family is spoken about, I'm coming for yours, Nick. And you've told us so much about yourself. I'll start doing some digging, except what I find will actually be true. There's people in here that know your family and stuff, bro, or at least knew them. You know, so I'm giving you the warning. Talk about someone in my family, even if you're pretending to do it as someone else, and I am going to come after your family verbally. And you're not going to like it, bro, because you don't have the thick skin I have. And your family hasn't been put through this like mine has. So that's my warning to you. Nick wish he could be the best like FBS. He does. He's not the first or last. Exactly, my beautiful wife. It's weird that people obviously don't have great relationships with their mothers or loved ones because they don't realize that it won't affect you because you never know your mother. Wait a minute, what? What have they cared too much about what strangers on the internet think instead of being confident and strong in what they know to be true? I don't know, Muzz. I'm a little lost on that one. Marky Narc. They all punk ass clowns. FBS, he is scorned, bro. Yes, he's scorned, without a doubt. But again, that's the story of my YouTube career. It's one after another. I can't do anything. You know, there hasn't been a person yet who I've been able to just quietly separate myself from peacefully and say, I don't want no parts of you anymore. They go fucking ballistic. They go ballistic. Let me see. What happened with Marky? Oh, that was an accident. Oh, okay. Oh, he accidentally. Okay. All right. Fucking creepy Nick stories are put on the side for his unhealthy obsession with. Well, that's because, let's be honest, he knew and he knows that his story is not that big of a fucking deal. And he's pretty much told it already. You know, there's a couple of blanks to fill in. I heard his whole story. He's told it. All he'd have to tell you is who it was he robbed and who that guy was with. That's all that's left in his story. You know what I mean? So listen, they all have to do this eventually. They all have to. One thing Nick found out is that I was the reason he had any little bit of success, and he's not going to have it without me. That's what they all learn eventually. So he's got to either be my friend or my enemy. That's it. That's all there is to it. When she got paid off? Wyckoff Heights when she got paid off. I'm not trying to release anything too personal. LOL. Ask her about the Fleur de Lis banquet hall on Cyprus. I have no idea what you're talking about, bro. All right. I have no fucking idea, bro. But again, you're an acquaintance of Nick's. Oh, okay. Well, then do whatever you want. I'm not doing anything. You do whatever you want. Go right ahead. I actually double dog dared you, so do it. I fucked Sammy for his dumb shit. to you ain't the underboss anymore. Quit living in the past. That shit. The shit that gets me, bro, is us Italians accomplished a lot in history, but all these wannabes seeing the mob. I'm assuming there's something else to go with that. I don't know. Guys, give me 1 second. Let me go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. There's 138 of you. And by the way, while I'm gone, if you wouldn't mind, please feel free to donate. Thank you. Thank you. Be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry it took me so long. I had to talk to my brother real quick about this thing tonight. Chris Capello passed me that firework. The chat is blowing up. Nick, I'm from Staten Island. The end. Oh, yeah. That's his story. Yeah, Nick, I'm from Staten Island. The end. No more story left. None. You should begin your shows with Dick Riders. Anonymous Legion. I like it. Dick Riders. Mount up. Using Sammy's name for clicks and views is smart. I don't even know. I don't do that, so I don't know what you're getting at. Or unless you're talking about somebody else doing it. I talked about Sammy earlier. Oh, no. You talking about the show? What did Sammy say now or some shit? All right, yeah, one show. Okay. I think there's probably like 5 or 6 shows on my whole channel that have Sammy's name in it. But, all right. Out of 1,500 fucking lives, and I don't even know how many uploads. LMAO, it's Conehead Nick, no doubt about it. I would use Sammy for clicks too. Just mention his name. What the fuck? Sicko Nico. He's gonna have a lot of nicknames. Oh, you motherfucker! I didn't get him. Later, I'm gonna fuck him up later. I promise you guys, that son of a bitch and fly will not be here tomorrow. And if it is, then I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I lied. Narky Marky, FBS, why they block me? I support you, bro. Because you got a troll name, and there's a lunatic with 5,000 sock accounts coming in here with troll names. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably it, I would say. Hour and 6 minutes in. Let me see what else here. I want to keep talking for a little bit, and I'd like to talk about Nick, especially since I'm getting the threats. And by the way, when I took that little break, my mom was going up the stairs. I asked her about Wyckoff Heights getting paid off and that fucking banquet hall. She has no fucking idea what you're talking about. She knows of the place, the banquet hall. She has no idea what you're talking about. You're just going to make shit up. We know what you're going to do. You're going to make up a story, and the people who hate me will believe it, and anybody with brains won't. Anybody with brains. Again, she's with my dad since she was 15. So where was the past? I don't get it. Where was this mysterious past about her? Between what ages? I already see what you're going to do, but I'm going to attack Nick's family for it if it's done, especially since you said that you're an acquaintance. I'm going to do it, and it's going to drive him insane, and there's nothing he'll be able to do about it. So go right ahead. Give me the next 10 shows. Just hand them to me. Just put them in my hands, so I can make a ton of money. Tearing Nick apart and possibly his family too. That's all you got to do is mention my family, say something bad about them, and I'm going to attack his. You said you're an acquaintance of his. Nick says 3 cars of Staten Island guys are going to York. Are they coming tonight? 3 cars of Staten Island guys. How many guys you fit in those 3 cars? Because usually the number is 30. You ain't fitting 30 in 3 cars. How many guys is it exactly? How many of them want to die? Just out of curiosity. I'm asking. I'm curious. Yeah, bro, that's all they could do is threaten people and make shit up. They're fucking low-life scumbags. Well, we're starting to see more and more what Nick is all about. We're starting to see more and more what he's all about. And he's going to wind up doing more damage to himself, more and more damage to himself. Because, Nick, I don't know. I guess you haven't been paying attention. But you don't want a war with me, bro. You don't. Anybody will tell you. Ask anybody for advice. Of course, then again, the people you talk to will be like, "Yeah, go to war with him. He ain't shit." And then I'll demolish you, and you'll cry about it and bitch and moan and keep stalking me as usual. The kid Nick knows who. Ask him why jaw. I don't know. Maybe you got to rewrite that or some shit. Who knows? I don't know who he knows. Nick turned down the sound. You sound like 80-year-old pizza. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know now what he's up to on TikTok or whatever, but his first few shows, man, in the words of Ben Stern, he was overmodulated. Sounded fucking terrible because he had people on the panel and they were speaking at a normal volume and he was just out of control. Like he was so loud, and that voice is painful to listen to, especially at a loud volume. The kid knows who. Tell him Jamie T and Richie T said to hit them up. I ain't telling him shit, Rob. I don't give a fuck like I talk to him. The kid Nick, yeah, I don't talk to that dude, bro. I wonder if Nick. No, I don't say anything. His mom hasn't arrived. Listen, all we know is Pizza's mom does. And look, I can even prove it.
He steps 1 foot in my mother's direction, he's going to jail. So.
So. Wait a minute, let me do it. One step in my mother's direction, he's going to jail. So there you go. But it's more like it's more sinusy. So I don't know, something like that. I usually have it down pat, not today. You're talking about 10 guys, 20 guys. I get excited. Fuck, how quick can I get to it? How quick? Wait. I don't know. Oh, there it is.
You guys on here, when you guys tell me you got 20 guys coming, I get a hard on. I'm like, 20 guys. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. So, you have no idea. I get chicken skin right now. When you guys say, oh yeah, I'm gonna get 20 guys, 10 guys, 13 guys, they're coming down. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You don't know how excited I get. I get excited.
It never gets old. But I want to do this because we haven't seen this in a couple of days, and Dexter Morgan's work deserves to be seen as much as possible until, if it starts to get played out. I personally don't think anything Dexter's done is played out, but certainly or has been played out, but certainly not this, because this is pretty much brand new.
So look at this. I got a MAGA hat from somebody yesterday.
Tony Pizza is one of the biggest scumbags on earth. He secretly supports Democrats.
I don't know how to control this camera.
You can really tell who a person is by the company he keeps. His friends.
Tony Pizza, and I share a lot of the same friends. He may say he hates whoop jokes, but just look at him.
Tony Pizza, that flake wanted to buy my used underwear. He loves Trump as much as I.
Anthony Caruana has always been one of my biggest supporters, even when he was known as Sean McCarthy.
The agenda's got to stop. We got to stop the agenda of these fucking woke joke LGBTQ lowlifes that are making America fucking miserable with their overpriced lifestyles, and they're faking to make it bullshit.
Thank you, Tony Pizza, and all of your good friends for your vote in 2024.
I'm Anthony Caruana. I'm fucking Tony Pizza, motherfucker.
And I'm Joe Biden, and we both approve this message.
See? You're secretly a Democrat, bro. I mean, let's be honest. We all know you're a Democrat. You're just, you're trying to cover it up with all the MAGA talk. But yeah, Tony Pizza. Look at you with all those libs. Oh my God, lib after lib. Not to mention Sharma. Sharma was a supporter of Pete Buttigieg, and there's something about him that I have a feeling you don't like too much, Tony. So when will the phone call take place? Please let me know so I can watch it live if possible. When will the phone call take place where you call Sharma and you say, what is it with you supporting these fucking, call her a libtard, something like that, like you do. You supported Pete Buttigieg, and then just attack her. I bet you won't. Nope. That motherfucker was happy to take a picture with Michael fucking Moore, of all people. And many others. And Donald Trump, in the beginning, he said that you're a scumbag. So Trump knows you're a scumbag. So just want to make that clear. He said it. I saw him with my own eyes and heard him with his own ears. He said Tony Pizza is he said in his Trump voice that Tony Pizza is a scumbag. That would be nice, wouldn't it, Narky Marky? I don't care who the fuck he knows. I don't give a fuck. No, Rob. I don't fuck with that dude. No, I built Nick. I destroyed him, and it's just going to get worse and worse with time. Especially as long as I keep getting threats, I'm going to fuck him up. Verbally, it's going to be a massacre every day. Every time I get a threat, I'm adding a couple of more shows to the schedule that are going to be all about Nick. Every time I get a threat about my mom, about anyone, about me, about three cars full of guys, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. You have no idea. Well, let me see what's up here. Hold on, I want to catch up. I missed mad comments. Holy shit. Okay, this is where I was at. Yeah, the math, yeah. Something with Eddie, John, and Joe guarantee he'll shit his pants. No, Gene, I can shut them up with Eddie, John, and Joe guarantee he'll shit his pants. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah, you're talking about Nick, obviously, right? You'll make him shit his pants. I don't think it would take much, to be honest. I have a feeling he shits his pants on the regular. I don't know what meth does to you. You know what I mean? As like side effects of it. I've never done it. All I've ever seen is Breaking Bad. I can't remember if it causes stomach issues. The scary thing is he isn't really any worse than the choices we actually have. I might have missed the comment. I don't know who you're talking about. So what, Keystone? So is Johnny Mack and a whole bunch of other people. Why would I give a fuck? Why would I care at all? I don't know. Just delete those people that come in with shit like that, because if you look, Keystone basically said the same thing as there was somebody else up here that basically said the same exact thing. Just this Papa Delio, whatever his name is, just get rid of those people. You guys are you're gonna have to have your wrenches up. There's gonna be a lot of sock accounts. I wouldn't doubt if Nick put some of his hard-earned money into somehow creating all of these sock accounts. But Nick, you're a pathetic, lifeless individual. What is your purpose on earth exactly? Just to like exist, basically, just to get high and fuck with people? Nick has this problem where he doesn't see reality for what it is, and he thinks that he is my problem, that he is going to cause me problems, that he's going to be a thorn in my side. Again, he definitely hasn't watched much of MobTube, because if he has, then he would know that it's the other way around. You know what I mean? That he's got the issue with me. In the words of Jimmy Calandra, if Nick Romano is all I have to worry about, I have no worries. You know, I have no worries. Let's see. No, he didn't. Shut up, Narky Mark. Wonder if Nick is just jealous that Pizza got a picture with Gilbert Gottfried. Probably. I know. He's not bad at shorts, but yeah. Check your email, FBS. Oh, shit. Let me see. Oh, these are all old, right? These are ones oh. Fucking guy. Oh, I got to download this. What do I do now? Hold on. Video player just once. Let me see. Hold on. Is that first one Argenti? Oh my God, he is such a sick fucking animal of a person. Oh my God. What's the other one?
You could still live stream. I'm downloading new screen names. I'm in and out of chat rooms. I'm becoming a spy. Oh my God. I didn't think I was going to have to be fucking Inspector Gadget.
You're doing everything except for, making progress in life. You're doing everything except for actually bettering yourself or helping yourself. You stupid motherfucker. You came in here earlier and said I wasn't getting donations, and you made me a bunch of money on top of the money I had already made. You are doing a bang up job, Nick. Bang up job. What is going on, Rob? Someone said you were a little upset. What, are you talking to Michael? You talking to Michael Hensley? I don't get it. What is going on? I don't know. I gotta figure out what's happening here. Narky Mark is correct. Pizza did do a video supporting Anthony Weiner because he used to give him $20 bills on his corner. Oh. He did that today? Oh my God. Bro. You talk all this Trump shit. You did a video supporting Anthony Weiner. Tony Pizza is really fucking confused in life. Really confused. He has no idea. He doesn't know his ass from a hole in the ground. Oh, Michael McDonald. So what'd you come in here, Rob? Just to kind of like step to Michael? For real? Is that what it is? About a month ago. What, he made the video a month ago? The Anthony Weiner one? Okay, that's why I asked. I apologize. All right, good. The Griff dies here. That's what myth does to you, Chris. Oh, meth? Meth? Yeah. Yeah, he's got serious issues, the dude. You know, I actually, if he wasn't such a scumbag, I'd wish him the best. I'd have sympathy for him. Yes, he is. He definitely is. All right, guys, listen, I guess I'm going to get going. I got 5, 25, 35, 55, 56, 58. All you guys, thank you for donating. That's on top of a lot of money from earlier. I appreciate all you guys donating. Isaac FDZ, SL Gordon 3, Baby A, Anonymous Legion, Beverly the Nice One Martin, Beverly the Nice One Martin, Beverly the Nice One Martin, and Sabrina Merrick. Thank you. On top of that, I got what? Stephen Cordell, my man Stephen Cordell. Hold on. Yep, that was $20. And did I get any cash apps? Soretti. Thank you guys for everything. I appreciate you. And thank you all for being here. No issue, because I asked Mike a question. I take his word for it. All right. Enjoy your 4th FBS and everyone. Yes, you made a video supporting me. Okay, gotcha. All right, guys. Listen, have a great night. What is it? It's only 7 o'clock. A lot of night left. Have a great night. Eat, drink, and be merry. No, enjoy your time with friends or family. Watch the fireworks. And if you're using anything, do it safely and responsibly. That's all I can say. You too, Batty B. No, I know that. I know. Rob, it's all good, bro. I'm sure there's sock accounts, but I don't know, man. Oh. Oh, so Michael McDonald, the one who this whole thing kind of started. Yeah, they resolved it. Okay, so Michael McDonald, the one who basically this whole thing kind of started over because Nick disrespected him. Somebody made a sock account of Michael and was dissing Rob Jean. See, guys, just my advice to all of you is be prepared for this. You're going to see a lot of this in the near future until somebody gets the police or someone to do a welfare check on Nick Romano and possibly get him into a straitjacket and then into a psych ward somewhere. We're going to see a lot of this. And even then, once he gets out, it's going to start back up again. But I will make you pay, Nick. I'm going to make you pay. Mark my words. You're going to feel it, bro. Guarantee you. All right, guys. I appreciate everything. I love you all. Happy 4th of July. And until next time, salute.